All right, well, we're back here in Minecraft, and we're going to see here that we've made our timer, okay? And now we want to make, we need to set up the players so that way they have that 30-second or 45-second or however many seconds long you want their timer to count down what you want it to be. So what I'm going to do is over here, okay, over here, I'm going to go ahead and, because this is going to be like an escape room, I'm going to use what's called the NPC in order to start my timer, because that way they're not stepping on something and they're not having to really trigger it. All they have to do is talk to this person, and then it will begin to trigger on its own, which is kind of a fun thing to do. But in order to do that, I have to give myself world builder ability, because every world that is created in Minecraft Education Edition, you don't start with the world builder ability. And we don't want to always tell the kids that. So in order to make sure I can spawn a non-player character, I need to hit the slash, and I need to put WB. And now I have the ability to create an NPC. So I'm going to go ahead and go into my inventory. Okay. And I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to look for the multicolored egg that looks like a rainbow, which is right here. And it says spawn NPC. I'm going to put that down into my hotbar. And I'm just going to spawn him right here. There he is. Okay. And I'm going to right click on him, or click another, depending on whether you're a Mac or, and I'm just going to put here, okay, be sure to answer the question correctly. He can say whatever it is that I want him to say. I'm going to put that in there for his dialogue. And then I'm going to go down here. I'm actually going to change the way he looks. I'm going to make him look like this, okay? And I'm going to go to the advanced settings. And in the advanced settings, I'm going to be able to add some commands to him, okay? So I'm actually going to add a couple of commands to this particular NPC. So I'm going to add a command, okay? And I'm going to make it so on the exit, so what this means is, this is really cool, this is new. So I can have it as a button where they push a button and then it would start. The only problem with that is a lot of times they won't push that button. I can make it so it starts immediately when they start to talk to the NPC, or when they stop talking to the NPC. So I'm going to make it when they stop, because maybe it's going to take them some time to read what he has to say and to think what he has to say. So I'm going to go ahead and add a command. Okay, actually, yeah, here, I'm going to add this command right here. All right, and this command is going to be about setting the players' numbers. Okay, so we're gonna start with the scoreboard again, because we need to add the players' numbers to the scoreboard. So scoreboard, players. Okay, now we're gonna set at all the players. And you'll see there's countdown again. And that countdown is really important, because that's the name of my timer, countdown. And we're going to say 30. Okay. That's the first thing that's going to happen. All right. Then the second thing that's going to happen is, I'm actually going to go back out of here because I need to get the coordinates for this here. Okay. Remember, this is my repeater block. I want to put a piece of redstone right here. So in order to do that, I need to kind of stand here, and then I need to get my my coordinates. So I'm going to go back into my settings here, and I'm going to say show coordinates. Okay. So now my coordinates are 0, 4, 0. Okay. So I'm going to go over here. All right. I'm going to go back in here, go back to the settings. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a block of redstone at 0, 4, 0. And then what will happen is, then it will start the countdown. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I say set block. Okay. And then I have to give the coordinates, 0, 4, 0. 040, and then redstone block, because I know that's the name of the block that I want. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I am ready to give this a try. So let's see if this is actually going to work. So in order to do that, what I do is I take my world builder ability off. So now I'm just a regular player in here, and I'm going to walk up to him and I'm going to talk to him. Okay, and I'm going to walk away from him. Oh, look at that. Notice on the left-hand side that it is timing out. Now I can make this go away, the what you're seeing over here where it says the countdown for Misha Daniel, the countdown for Misha Daniel. And so now it's running down the countdown. Okay. And once it gets to 0, now I'm not in survival mode, so I'm not going to die, but everything else should work properly. So we're going to wait for it to get down to 0. Time is up. And right now I would have died. So, but because it's going, I'm done. Okay. All right. And you'll see that my timer is still going, and it's going to continue to go until I remove the red block, which is what I'm going to do in the next section. I'm going to show you how to add the questions to your timer, so that way you can make your timer stop if they hit a button inside, almost like to reset it in a way. So we're going to have to figure out a way to remove that redstone block without just destroying it, because the kids aren't going to know to do that, because they're not even going to see this. This is going to be on the outside of their escape room, and they're going to be on the inside of their escape room. So we'll be back next time on adding the questions and adding a little bit more of the command blocks to help them when they push a button. It's going to take them somewhere else, and it's also going to reset the timer for them. Okay? All right, we'll see you next time.